And then let's go live. No, not music.
Oh,
You got your thing set?
yep.
All right, we're live on Instagram. Now all we gotta do is go. You ready?
Yep.
Viene Modric al centro, cabezazo.
What's up, Ruby? What's up, Ruby?
Ronaldo! Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!
Va a pegarle Ronaldinho Gaucho. Ya lo hace. Pierna derecha, directo al arco. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo!
Ladies, and gentlemen, this is episode 45. Welcome. Officially, this is not no more. It's not called the Mundo de Football Podcast. This is the Golazo Football Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are here finally. We're announced our official podcast name. So DTG is very, very excited because he's gonna be putting boys in blue. He's gonna be putting the logo reveal video together for the podcast logo. Mm-hmm. Now, for Mundo de Football, the website, which is launching today, by the way. So I will be dropping the link in all three of the pages that you follow, and including Facebook and on Instagram. Now,
No love for Twitter.
I'll put it on Twitter, but I'll probably forget. Now, you might notice we are in a different place. We're not in my old little tiny cold basement.
Yeah.
We are here in the Brazil Paradise Grill.
You might be saying, hey guys, where's the 4 or 5 jerseys usually hanged up on the hangers?
Exactly. Now they're in back of us.
Still on hangers, though.
Exactly. Still on hangers in back of us, and they're on windows.
How much more professional does this look? Let me tell you, this looks so much better. Like
exactly. We're on the stage, an actual stage here. So we're actually performing. We are very fortunate enough to thank the Brazil Paradise Grill for letting us do the show here. And from now on, every Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, because I don't know who listens Pacific Time or Central Time, but shout
out the Irish listeners.
Shout out to everybody who's outside of the U.S. Every Wednesday night, 9 p.m., we will be here at Brazil Paradise Grill. Now, I have great news for you guys. And DTG is excited. That's why he's warming his hands.
Really?
Because starting next Wednesday, we will be doing free giveaways for anybody who comes in here to this restaurant, sit down, have a nice plate of food, because we just ate.
Oh, my God.
We just ate. I'm not going to sell it anymore because you guys already know I love this food. I'll let DTG just talk about it before the podcast ends. I'll let DTG talk about it. But we just ate right now. You come into this restaurant, the buffet, all you got to do is order the buffet if you want. But then again, let's look at this menu real quick. As you guys heard on episode 44, the Sanchez had the skirt steak with shrimp. My God, man, skirt steak?
That just sounds good.
It's a foodgasm in your mouth. Seriously, that's exactly what it's called.
There's a nice touch to it because underneath every order there's like the Brazilian translation.
Exactly. So then you get to learn some Portuguese.
How do you say skirt steak with shrimp? How do you say that right there?
No. This is embarrassing.
He doesn't have his glasses. You don't have his glasses.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta see it. Hold on. Fraldinha com camarão.
Oh,
there you go. See? You guys like that. Steak salad. How it's like getting the best of both worlds. You're getting healthy, but then you're getting the fucking meat. You're getting both in one shot. So you gotta just come down. Listen, I'm not gonna sell it anymore. You gotta come down here. Right before this podcast ends, I will show you around this restaurant because this restaurant is beautiful. On top of that, the best touch to this right now is look at this jersey behind me. This yellow jersey is gold. That means it's amazing. 5 stars.
Come on, Gunners, come on.
Forget about this jersey that he's wearing because it's a piece of crap. All right? It's a piece of crap right now. All right,
My
the
missus
best
got
jersey
this
right
one. She's
here
on stream right
is this
now.
one. Mrs. is on?
Yeah,
Mrs.
she got this for me, bro.
She
This is
knows
nice.
that this is the jersey
Yeah,
right
alright.
here. Anyway, all right. Enough of that.
I would say that's toilet paper. That's my catchphrase, but I can't say it in this
You
territory.
can't say it in this territory.
I'll
But
be lynched.
enough about food, because if not, I'm probably going to get up and
Sloppy
again
seconds.
go to the buffet and just serve me another fat plate. But I'm not going to do that because we got a show to do. So, DTG, let's start talking a bunch of crap, because that's all we do. We just talk crap about the sport that we love. Every single fucking Wednesday,
Twice a
Sunday,
week.
we just talk shit. Now let's talk more shit. So, Wayne Rooney, man. Wayne fucking Rooney.
Why am I saying
Waza.
that?
This guy, he's old, man. He's old, and he's
Oh, come
finally
He ain't that
finally hanging up his boots with the national team.
He ain't that old.
He's not that old, but I mean, he's done. He can't play for the English national team anymore because Kane has a spot. Sterling is there. We got Marcus Rashford's in there.
Jadon Sancho.
Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund.
Shout out my boy Reece Nelson, about to come up soon.
Reece Nelson, that's another guy who's upcoming. Where's he playing again?
Hoffenheim on loan.
There we
off
go.
of Mars.
But yeah, that's right. See, all Arsenal and Chelsea does is just loan. Oh my
God, you see how good he's doing?
Anyway. But Wayne Rooney tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Again, I'm going with the Eastern time only because we're on the Eastern time. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Belleville. Or here, Montclair.
Oh yeah, we're on Montclair.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, 180 Blue for that Montclair, Brazil Paradise Go. That's exactly where it is at.
Anything for daddy's
So yeah, Wayne Rooney will be playing tomorrow against the USA. So obviously I'm going to be rooting for the USA, but then I want Wayne Rooney to get in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like for Wayne Rooney to score because it would be fantastic for him to very good.
I don't know if you've seen. There's criticism over him like returning for this one game, and
I heard that
again, as we mentioned like 2 episodes ago. The English media, the English press, they're getting on his back, like saying like
what
they're like saying like, oh, like he's only in the squad for the USA game. This is a joke. Why are we glorifying him? It's just one cap. Like, he's the top scorer and everything. Like, let the man have the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's his farewell game.
And they're saying he's taking away a spot of someone like who actually deserves it. They're saying like it's not coming from me because I'm an Arsenal fan. They're saying, oh, they should have done what they did with Jadon Sancho and give Reece Nelson a call, or someone else that actually deserves it, like Glenn Murray or Troy Deeney or someone, an English striker that deserves it. Right? They're saying that
it's a goodbye game.
It's a testimonial. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, who they did that with? They did that with Ronaldo, with the Brazilian Ronaldo. They did that with David Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
No complaints there. Who else did they do it? I mean, we did it with Donovan, Schweinsteiger.
Yeah,
Philip Lahm. Like, come on, guys.
Philip Lahm went out the best way.
Oh yeah,
winning the World Cup.
Winning the World Cup.
He could have kept on going.
He really could. I mean, the guys.
He retired kind of young, like 32, 33, but yeah.
But I mean,
these guys like who have done so much for their country usually do get the recognition they deserve in the form of a testimonial, usually.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So I don't get why there's so much controversy behind Rooney.
I honestly don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, he'll be playing tomorrow against the U.S. He's made 119 appearances, which would be perfect to end it on 120.
Even numbers, baby.
Exactly, because you don't want to end on
119.
I played 119 games. Like, no, bro.
You couldn't get to 120.
What was wrong? Like,
even with the OCD, that will bother them so bad.
Yeah, no, exactly. He scored a total of 53 goals with England. Now, unfortunately, he didn't really win that many trophies with England, but 53 goals is still something that any player can accomplish, and he will be wearing the number 10 again.
Yeah.
Gareth Southgate said that he will hand over to the number 10 to Wayne Rooney, and Fabian Delph has has said out loud he will give the armband right back to Wayne Rooney to captain his last game. That would be a fantastic goal. I know, right?
He's not the captain.
That's what this report said.
That's weird because I
thought it was Jordan Henderson.
Kane.
Oh no, yeah, Harry Kane. No, Jordan is for Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because during the World Cup, it was Kane.
It was Kane. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I was reading this article and it said, and it was Fabian Delph who was in the interview. He said that he would hand it over.
I heard Fabian Delph saying like, oh, he still got it. Like he could still keep on playing Like,
Wayne Rooney,
because
yeah,
like,
of
I know
course.
there was questions. I don't know if you saw. There was like a press conference with Rooney, like half an hour, and they asked him, "Oh, would you be down to come back in the Premier League or whatever?" And then because Fabian Delph like said recently, I'm pretty sure it was Fabian Delph saying like, "Oh, he still got it. He could still play in the Premier. Like he hasn't lost his touch."
He really hasn't, but if he really
Technically, yeah, I don't. But like the pace and everything.
That's right. I mean, the pace between the Premier League and the MLS is completely different. Don't get me wrong, the MLS has been growing immensely and in a great way. You know, I mean, there might be some backlash with, promotion, relegation, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But
the quality is
growing, but I mean, the quality is growing. I mean, look at the players that we've been bringing up. And look at the MLS now. Like the Cup playoffs, it's actually more interesting.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And we'll get into that. We have to get into that. But taking it to IG Live, we got your boy Dave. No. Ethan, right?
Yo.
Ethan. He said, I'm here, yo.
All right, bro.
All right, good. Let's see. Do we have anybody on Facebook Live? I doubt it. And I'm right. But anyway, so yeah, Wayne Rooney will play his last game tomorrow against the United States, 3 p.m. He will be wearing the number 10, and he will be captaining his national team once again.
I hope he gets like a good amount, not just like a one half a period.
Yeah, no, I hope he gets like a good maybe 70, 60 minutes. That'd be great. Speaking of the U.S., let's talk about Landon Donovan, who you mentioned earlier. He came out the other day in an interview speaking about who should be the next coach for the U.S. Now, this is what he said. I would have a list of probably 3 or 4 people. All right, now, how do you pronounce this guy's name?
Berhalter.
Okay. Berhalter would be on my list, who's from where is he from? Crap. I didn't read. Is he Columbus? He's the Columbus Crew coach. Yeah. Greg Vanny from Toronto. Yeah. Peter Vermes from Peter Vermes from Sporting, and then Oscar Pareja from FC Dallas. I kind of agree with him. You know, I can see those coaches
around Peter Vermes.
Who do we have here? Oh, that's right, Will. Great setup on the list. Oh, sorry, I can't see. I need my glasses. I forgot my glasses. But yeah, with I think those coaches would be good. I personally would love to see Jesse Marsh thrown in there, but he's not.
He ain't gonna leave Leipzig.
No, he's not gonna leave Leipzig.
He just got the job over this past year.
Yeah, exactly. He says we've done the very experienced, successful route with both Bruce Arena and Bob Bradley. Which they did, essentially, because they did keep him.
Bruce Arena's first stint
was no, of course, yeah. His second stint is just a joke. I mean, I think Felipe Scolari's second stint was better than Bruce Arena's stint. I mean, come on, seriously, exactly. Then he goes on. Man. Bob Bradley. I mean, come on, look.
He did good for what he had.
Yeah, he really did good for with the group that he had. He did pretty good. Then he says we did the sort of foreign big name route which was Jurgen Klinsmann, which I personally think was probably the best, honestly.
Yeah,
because I mean, look at what he did with the U.S. at the 2014 World Cup. It was fantastic. I mean, they got out of the group of death.
One of the groups of
with
death,
it was
Portugal, Germany,
and Ghana, and the U.S. You getting out of that group.
We kind of have to thank Portugal for underperforming too.
All right, come on, don't shoot down U.S. like that.
But I'll give him credit. Like the game against Ghana, that took a lot of resiliency to come back from.
That's right.
The game against Germany, we played well in that game.
No, we really did.
Like we had
great
some chances, yeah. And
definitely. Hands
the game against Portugal, I will never forget. Jermaine Jones. What the crap?
My God. That was fantastic. What a great game.
Yeah.
He
did good in that.
No, he did. He did fantastic.
The only thing I don't like is how he left out Donovan on the 2014 squad.
I thought that was a bold move.
It was, yeah.
Because he was basically putting his foot down and be like, "Listen, we're sorry. Like you did the country good. You did enough."
At that point in 2014, Donovan was still like.
He still was.
He was still good.
I mean. It was, but the thing is, Klinsmann, he has that European mentality, so he's gonna go.
You think Donovan would have finished that chance against Belgium instead of Wondolowski?
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
hands down. But still, I mean, you got to start, putting in a transition and like removing the older players and bringing the younger ones. And
I do
keeping
understand.
some of the
I think
experienced
you can
ones.
do that in process of qualification towards a World Cup or something like that, or like
Right.
friendlies or whatever.
Yeah.
But like for a World Cup, you take like the best informed players of that year and like people, and basically the best your country has to offer for a
True.
World Cup, because it's not. You can't really start in my opinion, you can't really start transitioning during a World Cup. It's at when it's World Cup time, you take the best of what you
that's
have,
right. Yeah,
and then
No,
after the
you're right.
tournament ends, you can start fresh.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get you. I mean, but I don't know. We could say
I
if
like
this,
Jurgen
but this.
Klinsmann.
I love Jurgen Klinsmann, and I wish that he had more time to.
Yeah, I think it was a shame how he went.
Because the way they just let him go, it was like, no, like keep him. Keep him.
Would he have taken US to the World Cup?
I don't
That's hard
think
to-
so.
that's tough
I
to
don't
call.
think he would have taken US to the World
because
Cup.
I think even like with
I honestly
I think it was like the players' faults as well.
because if you really think about it, when it comes to this, it could have Pep Guardiola could have coached the US and he couldn't gotten them to the World Cup.
Pep Guardiola
Why?
lost to Trinidad.
It's not that he would have lost to Trinidad, but I feel like US had this coming where they needed this change. Where they needed, Altidore to be like, all right, I'm done. Donovan done. What's his name? Number 2, Dempsey done. Jones done. All these older guys. It had to be where they had to stop. And this interim coach, what's his name? Dave, not Scaloni. That's Argentina's coach. The head coach right now, or the interim coach for the U.S. right now.
Saracen.
There we go, Saracen. I think he's done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He's gotten
I
young
agree.
players, and he's gotten players that hasn't really been noticed in Europe. Which is
I talk about this game a lot here on the podcast. The game against France.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
Great
Perfect
game.
example.
great game.
Perfect
What was it?
example.
It was your guys from Red Bulls. Who made their debut.
Tyler Adams,
No.
Aaron Long. Wait.
No.
Who
Oh,
was
the
it?
other center back.
Oh, Parker. Tim Parker.
Tim Parker. And
Parker.
like I remember, he was the oldest guy on the pitch in that game. He was only like 25, 26, and that was his debut for the men's national team. I think.
And we tied against them, right?
1-1, and we took the
1-1.
lead.
My God, it's fantastic. Ethan over here is saying, I'm back. Sorry I'm squinting. I just can't see. Oh, damn it. I got to bring it closer. Can't rely on the youth either, though. USA needs to find balance. Parker. Yeah. Parker. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with Ethan. What Ethan's saying is that we really can't rely too much on the youth because, we need to have experienced players. 100% agree. 100% agree. We definitely need experienced players, but the thing is
the experienced players that let us down.
When we need experienced players, the experienced players we need are personally not experienced on a national team, but experienced as in Europe. Like for an example, what's this guy's name? Tim Ream.
Even though he's been playing bad, but he still has the European
Even though
experience.
he has European
He has Premier
experience.
League and Championship experience.
Like for an example, I know Christian is very young, but this guy has experience. Look what
Weston
he's doing.
McKennie too.
Weston McKennie, he's
Whoa.
another guy.
I will say Pulisic. I think he might leave Dortmund.
We'll get to that
Yeah,
because
we have
I
to.
got that down. We'll definitely get to that.
Weston McKennie as well.
But no, yeah, Weston McKennie.
Timmy
Like,
Weah.
Timmy, there we go. Timmy Weah
He's
is
training with the
playing,
best players in the world.
he's playing with freaking Mbappe and
I
Neymar.
have to also say, sorry, I'll also get into this. Timmy, did you see like the loan options for Timmy?
Oh, what? We got to get
my
into that.
God.
We got to
No,
get into
no,
that.
No.
But yeah, so what Landon Donovan goes on to say is, I don't see the reason why we shouldn't give a coach who's coached in Major League Soccer a real chance. I think that's why that list of people I named would be great choices, which I agree 100%.
I agree, yeah. Most of the candidates are from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I personally think we should be doing what Argentina does, what Brazil does, what Germany does. All these big countries, they keep
what
their
Brazil
coaches.
did, they got from Chiche.
Exactly. With Chiche, we got him from Corinthians. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's Corinthians.
Yeah, because that's the annoying team that fucking wins every year, over and over and over. So yeah, it's Chiche. He came from Corinthians. Scolari, he came from Palmeiras. What's his name?
The first time, right?
The first time around, yeah, he was in Palmeiras, and then the second time he was in Palmeiras again.
Oh, okay.
There was this other coach. Zagallo, Mario Zagallo. He can't. If I'm not mistaken, he came from Flamengo. I'm not 100% sure. You don't need to comment the one because I'll probably know. But yeah, what we need to do with the U.S. is we need to bring in coaches from our own league instead of going and say, hey, we want Pep Guardiola. No, why? He's not American. Let's stick to our own style. Let's build. What we need to do is just focus on us. Stop grabbing, from here and there. Ideas is fine, but grabbing is like we're saying, oh, Messi, come and play for the United States.
If we were to go down that route, I'm telling you, I don't know why Sanchez disagree with us, but Tata Martino, best option, in my opinion. Out of the MLS.
Out of the MLS, yeah. I mean, because me personally, I feel like he's experienced. I feel like he's good enough.
100%.
The Sanchez, he didn't really agree with us, and I understand his point of view. But, I mean, when it comes to the record, it's like, dude, he's gotten to 2 finals consecutively.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds wrong because he lost the both.
And he was saying how I didn't really agree with him, but we couldn't really, I didn't want to dwell too much onto it or yell in his house anymore as I was doing. Because I remember Atlanta scored the first penalty with Martinez.
Yeah, so you scared the shit out of me, and then I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, and I felt bad for his family, so I was like, you know what? Let me tone it down.
Yeah, of course.
So he was saying how he didn't do good with the Argentina national team. I think he was so wrong.
See, that's the thing is because
he did the best he could have done.
Of course, yeah, because, and I understand when people are like, oh, well, he had the best player in the world. Okay, number one, you gotta, he can't do everything on his own.
He even missed a penalty himself in the second final.
The guy can't carry Argentina always on his back. That's all he's been doing. He's been doing a lot by himself. Nobody else was helping him. It's just been Messi. Like, all right, I get it. You have Messi, but Messi needs help. He's
had some help, but not as much as he needs.
No, because the thing, and then they criticize him for being, at Barcelona he flourishes. But at Barcelona he had Xavi, Iniesta, he has Suarez, he had Neymar, he has Coutinho, Rakitic, Sergio Busquets, Puyol, Dani Alves was a big help for him. Huge help. At Argentina, who does he have?
Higuain.
Don't tell me Pastore. Don't tell me Higuain or Agüero. Agüero was a fantastic striker in Man City.
He doesn't do enough for the national
in Man City. That's it.
Do enough for the national team.
Mascherano probably was the only guy there that helped him out as much as he could. Because Mascherano couldn't do everything. He couldn't play center back and then hold him mid and then number 10 at the same time.
At some points, Mascherano held out the defense by himself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the World Cup. The guy came off the field bleeding.
I'll never forget.
Bleeding, this fucking guy.
I always say this, but the Pepe match, the best offensive performance of Pepe, I think Mascherano against Holland in the semifinal of 2014, second best defensive performance.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, he stopped Robin last minute with that tackle and everything. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but no, Mascherano, literally, like you said, carried the defense on his back as well. And
I mean, the guy came out bleeding. He came off bleeding. The guy was bleeding on the field. He said, no, I'm staying on the field. I got to do this shit for my country. He fucking did it. Nobody could take him off. Nobody. Not even fucking Hulk could take him out.
And I will say there are some Argentinian choices have been spotty too, like not taking Icardi to the World Cup.
But and then that's where the speculation comes because of Messi. Because Messi, picks the teams, and it's like, and then look at, and I despise Argentina with my whole heart, but look how good they've been doing with Icardi and Dybala.
Dybala could barely get a minute at the World Cup. I was like, are you crazy?
It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't fucking get it, man. But with the U.S., we need to focus on us. Go through the league, go through the youth systems, stick to that. If we have bigger guys that are branching out, great. That's fine. We'll get those. But let's not get coaches that are World Cup winners already. Let's have our own coach that's a World Cup winner. You know what I'm saying? Fulham have just signed a former Premier League champion.
Ding, 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 dong, ladies and gentlemen.
Claudio Ranieri.
Good pronunciation.
Is because I always wanted to like speak Italian.
Ranieri.
I always wanted to speak Italian. I'm like, every Italian name I like try to pronounce it the best that I freaking can. So Claudio Ranieri. I fucked it up. Oh my god. Anyway, Ranieri. Anyway, whatever. They just signed him last night or early this morning. Whatever. I just know I was sleeping. I woke up and
The news is there.
Yeah, the news is there. It was like Fulham signs fucking Claudio. What does this do to a club like Fulham? Does it lift them up a bit? Does it what does it do? What does it do for
I
them?
can tell you one thing. Ole, ole,
Oh my
ole.
god, no! I'm not. Yeah, right. Oh hell no! Calm down.
No.
Fulham just got
Actually,
promoted.
The funny thing is, they actually have the same odds as Leicester did, the 5,000 to 1 odds.
That's right. Yeah. I saw that.
That's funny.
I was
isn't it?
like, hold up. 5,000 to 1. I was like, I saw this before. And last time I saw this, Leicester won the title.
And there's a couple of lucky guys that got rich off of that from the betting odds.
Yo, can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Yeah, we should start betting now. Like,
yo, Mundo de Football betting right now, betting service.
Seriously.
Come to Brazil Paradise Grill. We got you all settled.
Let's all chip in. We've all been millionaires. All right. So now with his signing, do you think they can actually compete for? I'm gonna say the top 6.
No, not top 6. No,
okay.
I think the top 6. The top 6 is locked, bro. Because those were the big teams already. Yeah.
Well,
like, even Manchester
Bournemouth. Yeah, I was gonna say
United are struggling to get
they're not even there. Well,
No.
Bournemouth is the top 6 team.
Yeah,
They are
they're
in the
6th.
6th place. Yeah, exactly. That's what I keep saying.
They're doing good. But no, I think well, the guys from 90 Minutes football that I watch as well, he made a good point. He's a big Man City fan. He made a good point. He was saying Fulham being in a relegation battle only could mean one thing. Holland, Big Sam Allardyce, get them out of trouble, right? Because that's what people like Sam Allardyce do. Oh, the team's near the bottom of the relegation table near Christmas? All right. Give me a few scrappy fullbacks. Give me 20 million in January, and you're going to survival. So after that, like what Everton did, right?
Yeah.
Like get Sam Allardyce to stable the ship, right? Stabilize the ship, and then at the summertime sack him, and then get someone to get a new philosophy in there, like what they did with Marco Silva.
Yes,
a good manager.
That's right.
To reignite a new playing style and everything to lift the spirits up. Like I think that would have been good. Like Claudio Ranieri is a good signing, but I think he would have been an even better signing like in the summertime, and get someone right now to stabilize the ship because now they're awful in the Premier League.
It's funny because what's his
so
name?
much money.
Jankovic or no? What the coach that just got fired? You remember his name?
Jokanovic.
Jokanovic. Did you see that he was signed by Claudio when he was at Chelsea back in '98 or something like that? Now he's fired and being replaced by his former coach. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's fucking crazy. Dude, I'm looking at this menu and I'm like dying for another soda, number one, because it's fucking amazing. I mean, this is the first time you tried it.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Well, you handle the pronunciation.
Guarana. It's amazing.
God.
But not only that, is that now I'm like looking at desserts and I'm like, can I get a cheesecake or a flan? Because seriously, I'm about to call.
I'm telling you, people, come on through. You can get all of this.
Seriously.
Oh no, it's not chill.
No. We don't have that much money.
No, we're not that big yet.
So Hazard, what the hell's the deal with this guy? Where is he gonna go? Because he was just in an interview, he reiterated how happy he is under Maurizio Sarri, which is good. It's fantastic. Again, there goes my pronunciation. Maurizio Sarri. You see what I'm saying? And you got to play with the hands. And he's liking how he's playing at Stamford Bridge. But he says at the end of the season, I'll figure out my future with Chelsea. So now I ask you, should he leave? Should he stay? Will he leave? Will he stay?
Well, you know what? Screw Eden Hazard. He's like a teenage girl. He's like a teenage girl in his period. On her.
It's annoying. It's annoying because it's like, bro, what are you gonna do? Like, come on, what are you gonna do, man? Make up your mind already.
Exactly.
Fucking annoying. So I mean,
I'm
for my
starting to get tired
brother,
of
for my
this.
brother's sake, he's a huge Chelsea fan, and he wants Hazard to stay.
Shout out.
So
I mean, who?
now I want him to leave.
I mean, what Chelsea fan in their right mind would want to play like Eden Hazard to leave?
If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Now you're wasting my time. You're wasting my energy. You got me happy, sad. Go fuck yourself and go play somewhere else. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Let me tell you. Was it like it was a while ago? I told you how his contract would be running up soon.
Yeah, that's right.
They got to make a decision quick because
That's right.
they're gonna have to be forced to do a Courtois.
That's right.
Yeah. So
They could probably,
cheap.
yeah, they could probably
Courtois only
even-
went for 30 mil. He could have gone for more, especially after the World Cup he had.
Yeah, I know.
That
I mean, don't get me wrong.
evaluation
I don't
went
like
up.
Courtois.
I like
I was
him either.
never a fan, but he's worth a lot more than 30 mil. Like, what the fuck? And then Kepa being 75 or
You
something?
know, 81.
Oh, 81? I was like,
Well, that's not really his fault. That's the release clause.
yeah.
But I think he's a great keeper too.
No, he's a good keeper. I mean,
He
look
could
at Chelsea's
grow.
results.
Yeah,
Chelsea
and
results
he's only,
speaks
and he's
for
only like
itself.
22, 23. He could grow. For a keeper, that's extremely
What
young.
sucks is that I would have wanted him at United.
And what happened to De Gea?
I'm sorry. I'm tired, man. I'm fucking working 2 jobs. De Gea's being annoying. He's another annoying fucker.
Why?
He just doesn't make it as known as Hazard. He keeps saying, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave. Or like, no, you know what? I want to
Well,
stay
that
for my
ship
fans.
has been sailed. Why would he go to Real Madrid now? Where we go?
I have no
Where would
fucking
he go?
clue. Let him deal with it. Who gives a shit? If he don't want to play with us, fuck him. Go somewhere else. Go play somewhere else.
I would, if I were De Gea, I'd be complaining too. I'd get sick after years of seeing Chris Smalling in front of me.
Oh my god! All right, yeah, but come on.
No, as a United
man.
fan, you have to admit,
No.
like the defense is
No,
crap.
of
Like,
course,
you,
yeah.
would you like to see Phil Jones defend in front of you?
If I was the manager, yeah, I'd turn him upside down.
Thank you.
All right, so fucking Hazard.
It's annoying.
I don't know,
It's
it is
getting.
annoying.
It's really starting to get annoying to have him.
Because what was it? There was another transfer over like for years that was just getting annoying because it was going back and forth. I don't remember. You might remember in a few minutes, but there was this transfer that was like he was sold, he wasn't. He was sold, he wasn't. He was sold, he wasn't.
to Real Madrid.
No, but it actually ended up happening.
Coutinho to Barca.
No, this was going on for years, like this transfer, and it ended up happening. And then we were like, after so long. You, as soon as you remember, I know you're gonna remember because you know and you have a better memory than I do. But moving on. Solari Santiago.
They're gonna bother me now.
Yeah, no, that's why I left it to you. So Santiago Solari is now officially the coach for Real Madrid. He signed a 3-year deal about 2 days ago, no? Or like yesterday, I think.
2 days yesterday.
2 days ago. But
oh my God, we beat Victoria Pleasant. Let's sign this guy.
yeah, exactly. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, like after
deal.
4 games, like come on now.
Santiago Solari will not last long. Who said that? Diego Maradona, the guy with the most negative fucking comments everywhere.
Best.
He says coaches have lifespans, but his won't last as long as Zidane's lifespan did. He also goes on to say he has big enough shoulders to fill in the spot at Real Madrid. Can you believe this fucking guy? Maradona thinks he could fill in the spot at Madrid.
He has said worse.
Oh yeah, but I mean, all right, but seriously, put yourself in Madrid's shoes. You think Maradona? Put yourself as an Arsenal fan, which you are. Maradona comes out and says, "I could do better than Arsene Wenger and Unai Emery." What do you say to that?
Are you mad? Like I know my mom hates it when I say it to her, but are you mad?
It's ridiculous.
What was I gonna say? Isn't he coaching in the 2nd division of Mexico now for
Yes,
Dorados?
yes,
Dorados.
he is.
Who is he to talk?
I have
right
no
now.
idea. That's what he said. He said that he would have jumped at the chance to coach for Real Madrid, but
Drugs getting to this man's head. I'm telling you.
But he said as of right now he's happy at Dorados in Mexico. So it's like, bro.
Wait, so you're telling me Real Madrid will go down to the Mexican 2nd tier to look for a manager?
Nope.
Oh my God.
No way in hell.
That's so funny.
I wouldn't even do that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean Maradona, ridiculous.
You want to get into what the other thing that he said?
Yes.
My God. On the
Let me
topic
read
of
it.
Maradona.
Let me read it. So Maradona is, again, I'm assuming because he's just out of his mind. Now this comes down to opinion, obviously, but if you really look at stats, and history, in the recent history, you're gonna be like, yeah, Andres, you're right, because I'm always right. I mean, come on. This is what Maradona says. For me, yes, Mo is the best. Wrong right there.
Mourinho.
Wrong right there.
Again, this is not Diego talking. This is the crack.
He says, I would give Pep the merit of taking advantage of the launch that Johan Cruyff gave him.
What the? No.
Wait, hold on. I have said on more than one occasion that tiki-taka was not invented by Guardiola. It was Flaco Cruyff. At the moment, Pep is able to choose any player in the world that he wants. That way, tiki-taka is easier. No.
That's not true.
No, it's not.
First,
look at the players that failed.
Well, let's go for
playing with
first
Guardiola.
thing. Well, like you said, Mourinho, not the best. Second, did he ever say that Tiki Taka was his?
No, he never claimed
No,
it.
he always gives credit to Johan Cruyff.
Guardiola
And Tito Villanova.
Exactly. They both Guardiola always talks about Cruyff, and he hails Cruyff all the fucking time.
And Marcelo Bielsa.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the
We
guy
love
he
that
fucking
guy.
love.
We love this
He's
guy.
amazing. I mean, Marcelo Bielsa. If I had the owner of this restaurant, my dad, obviously, he would talk a lot about it. And mind you, my dad's Brazilian, and he hates Argentina, but he loves Marcelo Bielsa. And also Pep Guardiola. And that's who he gives this credit to, is Bielsa and Cruyff. This fucking asshole is saying, no, Pep Guardiola takes advantage, and he says that tiki-taka is his.
And then
Fuck you.
And then another thing, we've covered this like twice already, but he was like, Pep is able to choose any player in the world that he wants. That way, Tiki Taka is easier. No, because look at the players that he's taken. Like we said, like English players, John Stones, Sterling, Kyle Walker. They were already good players, but Pep molded them to have a better footballing brain.
Exactly.
He doesn't pick people who are already like naturally gifted in that sense. He molds them.
And on top of that, look at the players that failed. Bakary Sagna,
Kolarov,
Clichy,
the other
Nasri,
Fernando.
Fernando. Nasri left before him or after?
Nasri.
I think he left.
Nasri was on loan. He went on loan and then he just left.
Yeah, okay. Yaya Touré failed at Barca. Not at City.
There's some controversy behind that.
Yeah, I know. Zlatan didn't really fit.
They have a healthy relationship.
Oh, yeah, of course. Who else? I mean, there's plenty of players that didn't fit Guardiola's style, so Maradona can't sit here fucking talking shit. Because, I mean, all right, that's all he does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all he does. He fucking talks shit.
Never forget the Nigeria game.
Oh, my God. I always think about that and, like, how he passed out and he went to the fucking hospital. I'm like, what happened now? Oh, gee, I wonder what happened. All the fucking drugs he took.
You know what's funny about that game? Did you see before the game, he was dancing with like a Nigerian woman, right? And then when Argentina scored, he's like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
and then after that, he's like,
yeah. It was like three phases. Dancing, exciting,
my
pass
heart.
out. Fucking way too much. Too fucking
God.
much.
This guy, bro, I can't. Like,
It's too fucking
if it's
funny.
not what he does, it's what he says.
It's just utterly ridiculous. So,
No offense, Footballero, and Argentinians for you. Boludo.
I personally think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know Footballero even likes Maradona. I think as a player he does, but as a person,
I know some Argentinians don't like him at all. They think he's like a nut job, as like everyone else thinks.
he is a fucking nut job. No,
Did you see him? When Colombia was gonna play England, he was wearing a Colombia jersey, and he was like, "Vamos Colombia," right?
okay.
Right, and then someone captioned it when you gotta thank the plug for its drugs.
Pablito Escobar, muchas gracias.
Another healthy relationship right there.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so I'm going to take a little time out on talking about football because that's what we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look, I don't have a soccer jersey on. And sorry. Football jersey. Now, I don't have a football jersey on today, but what I do have is this shirt. Now, it looks plain, but for me personally, it's comfy. Look at this design. I mean, you could look at it up close.
I was gonna ask you after the show. This is kind of sick.
This is a nice shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, a customer of Mundo Football bought a jersey from us. Oh yeah, for Facebook right here. And it's a really nice design. I mean, look at this. It's sick. It's a lady's nose and lips, just that sexy pose of theirs that they get us men, and then some like roses. It's simple, but it's nice. So she was a customer of ours, and she bought a Mexican jersey during the Mexican World Cup. And then, I followed up with her because she follows our page and we follow her back, blah, blah, blah. And I started seeing that she was selling these shirts. She sells them in black and white. And the thing is, like, I saw how it developed. She started off because she used to draw, she claims, way back when she was like in middle school or high school, something like that. Now she's a student. And all she did was just create a shirt one day with this design. This is her drawing, her little drawing. I don't know how shirts are made, so that's why I'm amazed by it. And then one day she just put it on the shirt, and then she started selling it. And now it's like a hit. I'm like, so then I looked at it, I was like, I'm not big on fashion. I can dress up out of the house, and I would scare everybody. But the second I fucking put this shirt on, I was like, whoa. Who's that guy? And seriously, I was like, wait.
Oh, I was actually gonna comment on that after the show. I was like, yo, it's a nice shirt.
I was like, Johnny Bravo was like, oh, who's that guy?
Rocking,
I was like,
rocking
whoa.
the New Balances too at the same time.
Yeah, it's New Balances are fucking comfortable. But I'm not trying to give them a freaking. Yeah, I'm not trying to give New Balance a commercial. I'm trying to shout out La Mijita Jimena. That's her name, Jimena. I'm not gonna say her last name. I'll just tag her page on this. But thank you again for the shirt. And the thing about it is that it's really comfortable. It's really comfortable, and like you can wear it with anything. I mean, seriously,
it's black, yeah.
It's nice. I mean, she does black and white, but I chose the black because I don't want to dirty the white. But
maybe,
now,
maybe not as comfortable as this. And with the Arsenal.
Can we get a lighter? Can we get a lighter to light this up, please? Lighter.
Greatest team the world has ever
Anyway, Almirón is going to the Premier League. What do you think about this?
I don't think it's going to.
Because there's rumors that it's Tottenham Hotspurs.
I think it's West Ham.
Arsenal and West Ham, which I agree. I personally think West Ham could use him a lot more than Tottenham or Arsenal. I mean, Tottenham has fucking what's his name?
Dele Alli.
Ericsson. Dele Alli.
Ericsson, Son Heung-min.
Yeah,
Lucas
exactly.
Moura.
Arsenal has fucking Ozil.
Mkhitaryan.
I was gonna say Henderson. No, not Henderson.
Mkhitaryan. Aubameyang, Lacazette. Iwobi.
Yeah,
Ramsey.
Exactly. They got the Nigerian Messi. The fuck they want Almirón?
Hey, that's what's up, bro. I like that.
They got the Nigerian Messi. So why the fuck do they need Almirón? Now West Ham are in trouble because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're
Yarmolenko. He's out for a long time. I don't know if he broke his. He rolled it really. It looked nasty.
They announced that he's definitely out for the rest of the year. But not 100% sure.
I think it might just be like 5 months or so.
Yeah, maybe like that.
Just like Danny Welbeck's injured.
And then this guy, Welbeck's injured?
Yeah.
Oh, good. At least we don't have him. Oh shit, he broke his ankle?
I think so, yeah.
All right, that, forgive me. I don't wish anybody
6 months out minimum.
Well, it's not like yes, neither many. You guys are sad.
No, he was a good utility player coming off the bench.
I've never really like when Welbeck first broke through the Man United Academy.
He was nice.
I was like, wow, this is good. But then I'm like,
Bambi on ice.
I was like, what the fuck, bro? What happened? So I'm like, you know what? Once they sold him, I was like, oh, good. Now we have more fucking space.
But you know what's funny? When you sold him, you got Falcao on loan. And guess who ended up with more goals that season?
Yeah, no, fucking Falcao. But yeah, Almirón. I mean, I'm happy for Almirón. No, not. I don't want to say I'm happy because the guy's making fucking millions.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy for him.
And
what I'm happy is that exactly. Like if he could get sold like tomorrow, this would be great. But what I'm happy about is that MLS is starting to get known. Yeah, a lot more known now. That's because of the players that we're bringing in. That even we're producing. Because, for example, I don't want to start a fight. I mean, I do, but not now. Tyler Adams. He's now noticed, and now he's going to. Now I know he had an advantage because he's in the Red Bull family. So obviously they're gonna see him.
Energy drink. Oh my god. Energy drink.
Anyway, but yeah, look at Tyler Adams. I mean, this guy's being noticed. He's being noticed at Red Bulls, and look, he's already pretty much being leaving. He's, if I'm not mistaken, there's rumors going on that he already has a pre-contract signed.
Yeah, he was meant to leave in the summer, but he was like, no. Let me.
Yeah, he wants to finish it off. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, 100% respect. And then Almiron now leaving to, possibly leaving to West Ham. Fantastic.
You know what's fun? Him linking up with your doppelganger, Felipe Anderson.
My doppelganger. Holy
Bro,
shit.
everyone watching the podcast or anyone listening that knows what Andres looks like, please tell
Without
me
this
he
beanie,
looks like Felipe Anderson. Oh my God.
I think that was the first time someone ever said that. I'm just the fatter version. I'm a fatter version of this guy. I can see it now. Now that you mention it, I can kind of see it.
We'll do a Google search right after.
Yeah.
No,
We'll post the lookalike, the side to side.
But no, there's something like frightening for like defensive fullbacks of Almiron, Felipe Anderson, Marko Arnautovic.
That's the guy who says he wants to leave.
Yeah,
I was just gonna mention
to play Champions League.
He wants to play for a top club to play for Champions League.
Maybe Almiron's the guy. Plug him in there and move like a Yarmolenko up top.
West Ham, now that I think about it, they kind of spent a good amount of money this summer.
Yeah,
they were another.
Felipe Anderson is the record signing.
Yeah, because he came from Lazio,
like 40 million.
Yeah, and he came from there. He came from Santos, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Sao Paulo. I know it was an S, I think.
Maybe it was the Sao Paulo club because Santos and Sao Paulo are from Sao Paulo. But anyway, moving on. Mbappe is doubting his own club. Who does that?
Huh?
I mean, it's PSG. Now you probably might.
I mean, to be fair, I doubt my boys sometimes.
No. I mean, see, the thing is, well, that's the Premier League. Of course, you're gonna doubt. You know, like, oh my God, I'm scared because in the Premier League, you don't know what's happening.
I doubt ourselves. For example, like remember 2 years ago when we went up against Bayern Munich, we got spanked 10-2 on aggregate.
For me, I was thrilled. I was like, thank God. Because I was happy that Arsenal was still getting.
How embarrassed I was.
You think I don't know what embarrassment is? 7-1, and then on top of that, you want to talk about Bayern? Barcelona lost them badly.
Like 7-1 too, or 7-2, something like that. Yeah, right?
Don't repeat the 7-1. We're in the restaurant, Brazil Paradise Grill. You don't mention that, people, when you come in here. When you come in this restaurant, you don't mention that 7-1. Right? You mention the 5 World Cups. That's what you mentioned. The Copa Americas that we won.
You mentioned Fred up top.
You mentioned Fred, man,
or Joel.
I will have.
Or Joel.
Joel is better than Fred. Way better than Fred.
Really?
Yes. But the thing is, Joel wasn't as close to Luis Fabiano. No, he was still far from Luis Fabiano. At least Luis Fabiano did something for us.
Yeah.
Like, putting goals.
Yeah.
Whereas Joel wasn't. He wasn't.
I loved Luis Fabiano. When he was at Sevilla, when FIFA was a beast.
You know who I really loved? Not to get off topic. I loved Pato. And I always thought Pato would deserve a chance.
Well, he was the future.
Because when he was at AC Milan, he started on fire. He slowed down a bit, but then because Ronaldo came in, towards the end of Ronaldo's career, and he kind of did what Marcus Rashford did. When Zlatan came in, Rashford pushed himself to the wing, or was forced to the wing, and learned off of Zlatan. Pato did the same thing, but then I don't know what the fuck happened to Pato. And then when Pato joined Chelsea, I was so excited.
The comeback.
Yeah, because he was doing good. And then this fucker goes and takes a fucking contract from China. I'm like, you just fucked up your whole career. Seriously. You can make as many goals as you want over there. Nobody's going to notice. We're going to be over here watching crickets over there.
You know who I was, a Brazilian I was mad about who went to China? Alex Teixeira.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he left Shakhtar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was supposed to go to Liverpool.
Yeah. He was a great. He's fantastic.
Who else? Anderson Talisca, right?
Yeah, he left Benfica. He's fan-fucking-tastic. Hulk, I was pissed off that he went to Zenit. He left Zenit St. Petersburg to go over there. I was like, bro, you could have fucking.
He should have proved himself in a bigger league.
Because he started off he started off in Brazil, obviously.
But then he went to
Porto. That's where he killed it in Porto. Then he went to Zenit, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're still in Europe. That's good. You're proving yourself.
Still play Champions
But then
League,
he went to China. I'm like, all right, dude, that's it. You're lost.
Or when Oscar went to China, he's still young too.
I was happy because I was like, I'm sick of this guy. For me, I've never liked Oscar.
Really?
I liked Oscar one game when he fucking fucked over with Pirlo. You remember that play?
The Champions
When
League
he
game.
made his own pass to himself and he scored? That's the only time ever I've liked Oscar.
Or how about Ramirez?
Ramirez, I liked.
Just
Not
rumors
the
of him
day,
coming back.
not the day that he played against Barcelona. I hated him that day. I was like, bro, fuck you, man. Like, fuck you. The only time, not even when Oscar put this jersey on. Let me check with Facebook Live. This jersey, IG over here, Facebook over here. When he put this jersey on, I was like, take him out. Take him out. Sácalo. I never liked Oscar. Never. At the beginning, I started to slowly. But then I was like, this guy's overrated, man. Like, they were saying he's the next Kaká.
Yeah, when they give him the number 8 shirt.
Yeah, I was like,
whoa.
Vaya pa la puta que te parió. Porque he's not the next Kaká. Fuck you and fuck whoever's fucking telling you that shit. And go to hell. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Because I was like, you know what? Fuck you, man. Next Kaká? No, not in this lifetime.
In that moment when they took Oscar to the 2014 World Cup instead of Coutinho.
That's where it killed me. Because you know how I feel about Coutinho. I love Coutinho. Coutinho is my current favorite Brazil player who's still playing. Obviously, all times Ronaldinho. That's not the point. I was so pissed. When I heard that they didn't take Coutinho, I'm like, I literally, like, whatever was in front of me, I threw up in the air.
They didn't take Felipe Luis, too, and he had a great year that year.
Felipe Luis was in his prime at that time. Because look at him now. He's aging, but he's still good. But he was in his prime in 2014.
When Atletico reached the first final.
Yes. Why didn't you fucking take him? And if I'm not mistaken, Pato was not in China at that time.
No,
you could have fucking taken Pato. Yeah, he was playing for Sao Paulo.
He still would have done better than Fred.
And that's where he did good. That's where he made his comeback year. Was when he was in Sao Paulo, and then Chelsea noticed him, got him, and then he fucked up and went to China. Go to fucking Guangzhou, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh my God, Fred, Brazil's worst ever, number 9.
I honestly don't think the country hates him as much as we despise Felipe Melo.
Felipe, why do you despise Felipe Melo?
He scored the own goal against Netherlands in 2010 for us to get a fucking eliminated. Nobody hates anybody more than Felipe Melo. Felipe Melo is horrible.
He's kind of a shit house too. Like the amount of red cards this man gets. Like this man is like.
Before that goal, I adored him. I honestly thought he was one of our best holding mids. He scored that goal. I said, "Fuck you! Get the fuck out of this fucking country immediately."
Well, Fernandinho scored an own goal this year.
That was unintentional. He didn't see it coming.
Well, company
Melo. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Fernandinho didn't really see it coming. So
Felipe
Melo, he saw it clearly. He's like, "Oh, okay, goal." What the fuck? Come on, man. That's bullshit. Get out of here.
We got shit. So off topic, bro.
What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. How do we go from Mbappe to Brazil? Besides the Brazilian paradise.
Because I think we were talking about criticizing.
Sorry about my hair, by the way.
Or criticizing our own teams and whatnot.
Anyway, yeah, let's get back to
Mbappe.
That's right, 7-1, and then Oscar, and then Fred, and then Joel, Luis Fabiano, yeah, all that stuff. That's right. Okay, so Mbappe is talking about how PSG isn't ready for the Champions League. He says the club hasn't stopped growing since the new owners arrived, and we players must evolve together with the club before we can think about winning a Champions League.
That's not.
It's not entirely false.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You don't want to be hearing that from your own player.
There we go. He says that's the final step in the process. The club is very conscious about these steps, and if everyone plays their part, it will come naturally. But with our potential, of course, the Champions League will become our goal at some point. So that means PSG spent a buttload of money this fucking past few seasons, and at some point, it'll be their goal.
No.
When will it be their goal? Because they already won everything there is to win in France.
Because like Unai Emery's first year, that's when Monaco won, and they were like, "Holy shit! Like French league's gonna be, it's back, baby."
Yeah.
But then they spent a dickload of money that summer, Neymar, Mbappe, and company and whatnot, and then this year they kind of settled down because when you spend that much money, you need to balance it out. Right. So this year they sold Pastore. They sold
which, not that it was sad, but it's just that like he really did good at that club.
Yeah, and he was there since before the money. I think, or he was like one of the first mega signings.
He was He was one of the big signings along with Verratti.
Yeah. And then they also saw Lucas Moura to
that was another guy.
to Tottenham Hotspur.
To Tottenham Hotspur, which was a good sell.
Yeah, for
Good
Tottenham.
sell.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know what happened, bro, but he had a lot of potential when he was at Sao Paulo. Because he left at 19.
That's the thing. He left too young. He wasn't like he was just ready, to just go. Like you got to take your time. Like for example, there was this other guy in South America who took his time to leave. I think it wasn't Icardi. Icardi came up through the Barcelona ranks.
Yeah.
I forget who it is, but no, yeah.
You definitely regret that, letting Icardi go.
I regret it now because I just found out like a few months ago. I didn't know he was in our academy. When I heard, I was like, "Puta madre."
You saw the videos of him like doing the signature moves. That's where you saw it, right? Yeah.
And I was like, this fucking bitch was in our fucking academy. We let him go. Like I get pissed off when I hear about certain players that are in our academies.
Hector Bellerin.
Yeah, when I heard about him, I'm like, jódate su madre. Jódate su fucking madre.
Back problem solved.
Exactly.
Right,
I was like, bro, come on, man.
Instead of Sergio Roberto.
Don't get me wrong. Sergio Roberto has done a fantastic job.
Imagine him at center mid. So much better.
Oh, my God. He was literally our next Xavi. That's exactly who he was. He was our replacement for Xavi. Now, obviously, he's not going to be a Xavi. We keep getting off topic.
Yeah, we can't.
Exactly. So my question to you is, even with him doubting PSG, not necessarily in a negative way, because obviously he's not. He doesn't. After reading this, it doesn't sound like he's negative. But do you think that they can compete this year? And if you do, or no, if you don't think they can compete, what do you think their problem is, and how do they fix it?
Well, I don't think they have. Well, what I like what they're doing this year is they're using a lot more of their youth talent. If you've noticed, I don't know if you know, like because Moussa Diab is getting a lot of game time.
And Kunku, I think.
And Kuku is has been
Kunku
doing good. Kimpembe is from the academy.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
I like that new guy that they signed. He wasn't from the academy.
It's from Schalke.
From Schalke.
Thilo Keller.
Yeah,
the German kid. Yeah,
he's
good. He's a long-term replacement for Thiago Silva.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because right now the two best ones there are Thiago Silva and Marquinhos. I think Marquinhos has developed really good. Yeah,
I think he's gone. He left wherever he came from. Roma, that's right.
I think the first 2 years were like all right, but then like third year onwards, once Unai Emery came in, it was going up, and now he's like under Tuchel. He's like a lot like
he's a lot more. You can see the confidence. Yeah,
the maturity is there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hands down. I was
like,
so pissed when Barca didn't sign him from Roma. I was like, fuck, man.
When he was still like 19.
Yeah, because they were signing him for Puyol. For Puyol's, but then I didn't
because
work out.
he went to PSG in Puyol's last year where he barely played.
And we were supposed to also sign Thiago Silva
when he was still at Milan.
When he was at Milan, and we were supposed to sign Luis when he was
at Benfica.
No, when he was like 2 years in Chelsea.
In the first years of Chelsea.
But then David Luiz, I wasn't too disappointed. I was like, all right, that's fine.
Thank God. Yeah. Especially after I've said it too many times here, 7 months. But yeah, no, I think PSG they're doing a lot of good things with the youth, building within the youth.
Yeah, definitely.
And I also think that they I mean, a few like bad transfers every now and then. Like Juan Bernat, I don't think he's not the best left back.
I feel like they only got him just to
for depth.
Exactly. You know, like for example, City. They didn't really need Mahrez, but they signed him for depth.
That's incredible depth right there.
Good depth. It is good depth. But the thing is, did they need him?
No,
they didn't.
But they want to compete on all fronts.
Exactly. So that's why I think PSG did that.
Yeah, but I think what PSG is still doing that, but but to avoid FFP regulations and all that, getting slammed, fined or whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
They're trying to balance it out. So I think this summer that's why they slowed down. So that's why I think Mbappe is right. It's a process. They're in the final step because they have a good team right there on paper to be able to win. It's just a depth to be able to compete and go all the way. So I think he is right. But what you said, it's not really, like if you're a PSG fan, you wouldn't really like hearing this.
Exactly.
Player, even though it is right. I don't think he said anything out of line here.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of PSG. You know, like I would love to see them win the championship.
They're a real hipster club because of the emergence over the past few years.
I didn't really follow them too much. I followed them a little bit
when Ibra was there.
No, when Dino was there. Because Dino was there before. I always say Dino was there before PSG became cool.
Yeah. You know, JJ Okocha was there too.
Oh,
he played with Dino.
Yeah, that was a good.
And when people were saying, PSG established 2011, no, they've been around. They've always been like they've been in and around Europe. Beforehand, they were always in Europa League, sometimes Champions League. Like they've had some good players too.
Now, I mean, ever since this guy took over, I can never pronounce his name, the president.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since he took over, it's been fantastic. You know, I mean, they signed the likes of Ibra, Cavani, Neymar, Mbappe, Berratti, Pastore. Who else? Thiago Motta was there. He was there before. You know, the freaking president.
He was at Barca too for a while.
Yeah, fucking Brazilian that changed over to an Italian.
That's the same as Jorginho from Chelsea.
Another fucking Brazilian who changed into Italian.
Yeah. What kind of Italian name is Jorginho Frejo or whatever?
A Brazilian type. That's what I know you. Let's move on to one of the biggest things that happened this past weekend. Come on, man. Come on.
You might have seen it already, ladies and gents, on the last episode.
Let's just slow down a little bit and let's talk about it. Portland made it to the Western Conference Finals
against the all odds that we placed against them. You know what you were saying. Because I know you said something about earlier. I think it was about the PSG thing or whatever or something. You were like
Which one?
I don't know what it was. But on an earlier topic, you said, because I know everything. I was like, man, didn't we get all those predictions wrong?
Yeah.
About the MLS?
Yeah, but I'm always right. You know what I'm saying? I'm always right. But anyway. So, RSL.
Were we right about LAFC?
Yeah, we were right. We said they would lose. Come on, keep on going, man. Don't sell it.
I'm a realist. I'm true to my word. I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm true to my word. I'm always right. So, yes, Sporting ended up beating RSL. RSL was, for us, it was supposed to be the Cinderella fucking story.
Yeah.
With them, where they were going to just, go all the way to the final. But RSL, unfortunately, couldn't make it.
Yeah. It would have been so nice to see Mike Pecky.
It would have been
Imagine
amazing.
Mike Pecky versus Red Bulls in the final.
I would have been like, yo, I love you, Mike Pecky, but fuck you, Red Bulls. Take them down. Take them down now. Now. But yeah, so it's going to be Sporting versus Portland in the Western Conference Finals, which, if I'm not mistaken, one is this weekend, the other one is next weekend. I think. What's today's date? Yeah, I think that's how it goes. I can't remember. I'll end up posting it on our page anyway. Now, let's talk about the Eastern side. Eastern! I am excited. He is sad. I feel for him because I hate his team. I've been there before, yes, and I hate his team. I despise New York City FC. I've always hated them, but it's always sad for your team to lose, and that's why I feel for him, and I feel bad. So I don't want to rub it in your face, but Atlanta won 3-1. On aggregate, they won 4-1, and they eliminated New York City FC. And not for nothing, Atlanta did a fantastic job in their home stadium. That's why I'm shitting my pants as we speak. I think I need to clean this chair after I'm done. Because I'm shitting my pants as we speak about even going to Atlanta United right now and going to play in Atlanta United. You saw the stadium.
They did a yeah.
It was stupid packed. When I say stupid packed, I mean stupid packed isn't even the phrase. To the point where everybody was
version of Borussia Dortmund.
It was full. It was so full. You couldn't even think of getting in there.
And everything.
Flags as big as 3 of us put together. Like, it was huge. I've never seen something like that in MLS in my life. Okay? And yes, I understand MLS is still growing, blah, 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 blah. But, like, it was a great atmosphere. I mean, you want to see that for New York. I want to see that for Red Bulls. You want to see that for all these other teams. Atlanta has that.
Red Bull Arena not big enough for that.
But Red Bull Arena is a football stadium. Football as in soccer, the way you Americans say it. Exactly. See? Even the general manager is saying football. Not soccer. Get the fuck out. We need to fucking change that shit. We need to eliminate the word soccer and enter football because that's the proper word. Anyway,
Or
so
footy.
or footy as
The hipsters.
The hipsters call it footy. So New York City FC is eliminated. They went back to the Yankee Stadium to play in their baseball stadium because they can't afford a fucking football stadium. I mean, come on. You guys are owned by Manchester City, one of the biggest clubs.
Energy drink.
The energy drink provided us with a stadium.
That's not even in New York. Not even in New York.
Doesn't matter. We still got a stadium. Anyway, Red Bulls made it. We broke the Columbus Crew curse. We whooped their ass 3-0 home. Now, I'm just scared because I don't know if we can do the same thing against Atlanta away. Now, it's going to be a great fucking game because...
like I said before, it's the Tata Martino send-off.
I don't know.
That he deserves.
I don't know, man. I have a feeling about Red Bulls. Red Bulls, I have faith in my team. They're strong, they're young, they're hungry.
I got a feeling.
That night and the other night is going to be a good night. That's what I got the feeling for. That's what I'm saying.
Gonna be good
the
nights?
2 legs. Let's take it to IG Live. We have... see, I got to pull it close because I can't freaking... I can't see anything. Nefaces on Batman. Squad's here.
You don't look like it.
Sabrina says hi. Hello.
Hello,
Sabrina
Sabrina.
says soccer. No. Evelyn says watch your language, sweetie. Oh. We're going to curse even more.
I don't know who you are, but
that's Sabrina's mom.
oh,
Yeah, be careful, man. She will come from Florida and just go.
oh,
Pow,
sugar
pow.
honey iced tea.
Exactly. See, there we go.
There you go.
That's better for you.
Improvisation.
Anyway, so MLS, dude, it is getting more exciting each freaking round. More exciting, but more nervous at the same time, because it was exciting because you guys were like, you have a chance. It was exciting because we had a chance, but it was scary because we were going in like, fuck, you're facing Atlanta, and we're like, fuck, we're facing Columbus Crew, who we never really beat. You know?
Like a bogey team.
Exactly. So they were like, fuck, ¿qué hacemos? ¿Nos cagamos o no ganamos? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one is it? In the first game, we both cagamos.
Yeah.
In the second game, you cagaste. And the second game for us, ganamos.
I kind of need to right now. Think about it. This Brazilian food.
The bathroom is straight down. No, but seriously, I mean, it's exciting. And what makes it more exciting is the Western Conference, if you really think about it.
Yeah, because it's like so predictable.
Exactly. Portland is always a strong team, but Sporting, if you realize, over the years, Sporting has kept up, you know, with making it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they've been consistent. So it's like,
so is Seattle.
What's happening?
Why I was surprised.
that's why I was surprised that Seattle didn't make it, especially Seattle being having history winning the MLS Cup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And going on, don't be stripping in the fucking restaurant, bro. This is not good. I think the health department. The health department will have a huge problem.
No shoes, no shirt, no service.
That's why. God damn. Can we turn the grill on so it can smell like food, not fungus? Anyway, so yeah, MLS is getting really, really come on, man. We gotta move on. Let's talk about football. MLS is getting the MLS Cup playoffs is getting like fucking exciting, man. You know, and it's exciting, obviously, for me because we're finally in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. I lost my voice that day. Because you remember how we left halftime from the Sanchez? I'm on my way home, and I stopped by Wendy's to pick up they have a great salad there. I'm not going to give them
Wendy's do have
free ad.
Good salads.
No,
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
no free ads, though.
I mean,
exactly. Wendy's, pay up, and then, we could talk. But yeah, with I was on my way home and I'm waiting in the drive-thru line because it's fucking long. Everybody's eating late, like me. Yes, I know I shouldn't be eating late, but anyway. And then I have the game on my phone. I was watching it through Fox Sports, and we score the second goal, and I was like, "Where puta, blah blah blah!" And I'm screaming. Mind you, my windows are up because it's fucking cold. It's wintertime over here. And I'm like, wow, wow, wow. And then we're going. Then I'm moving closer and closer, and I'm still waiting. And then 3 minutes later, fucking Daniel Royer scores the second goal. I go, where puta su madre? And like I was glad that I didn't have my fucking phone because I would have fucking threw that shit. Like, but I grabbed my beanie. I was like, yeah. So like, let's go. And I kept yelling. And then like by the time I got to the fucking speaker, my voice was already scratched. I was like, can I have? But then like I get home and we're up 3-0. Dude, my blood's pumping and I'm like, yes, let's go. 87th minute, then 90th minute, then I think we had stoppage time for like 4 minutes, and we get to 4 minutes, and I see the referee doing this, and I'm like, and he blows the whistle, and I safely put my phone down on my counter. I'm like, yes, let me fucking make it to the final. And then you know the kid that lives with me, Alexis.
Yeah.
He's like, this kid's fucking playing Fortnite. He's like, what happened? I'm like, we made it to the final. I'm like, we broke the Columbus curse. Yes. And mind you, you see how short my apartment is. So I'm like breaking the ceiling, the tiles are coming off and everything. I'm like, fuck it, man, I'll fix it later. But I'm like, yes, we went into the finals. And I get on my knees. I'm like, thank you, God, thank you. I teared up. I was like, oh, like one tear dropped. I'm like,
and then you texted me.
Yeah, then what did I tell you? I forgot. I don't remember what I said. And then my cousin's like, she opens the door and she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, we made it to the finals, yes! And she's like, oh, God. And she just closes the door.
You were like, in all caps, we made it. We made it to the finals. And I was like, lucky.
Yeah, this fucking guy says, lucky. Anda la mierda que lucky.
Then you were like, pure quality and belief. You're okay. Like I said before,
quality and belief in the New York Red Bulls.
You know why you said pure quality? Because you were at Wendy's. Pure quality in our beef.
Oh, that's their slogan too. I forgot about that.
Now that you mentioned Wendy's, I'm pretty sure that's where you got the idea from.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I mean it's great for us because we haven't beaten Columbus Crew in a playoff game in God knows how long. I mean, it's been years. I mean, and then it haunts us because in 2008 we got to the finals, but we never beat them. Like they shut us down, and then ever since then they've always beaten us, and we always came up short. And what I realized about, and you were there, the TV pundits, they were talking about how Rebels, they never have that mentality to go further or pass, that game. That day, which was this past Sunday, I'm telling you, man, we had that belief. You know it. I know you know it. You just don't want to admit it because New York is red.
I've seen you guys.
New York is red. He's repping New York. Thank you, baby. You see? Look at this guy. New York is red. Blue. But I don't see any blue here. I think
it's for Arsenal, baby.
No, but it's red. It's red. Look, guys, you see it's red, right?
Yeah, you're right. Montclair is red.
Okay, but Montclair is where? With the New York Red Bulls, not New York City FC.
No.
And plus, if you take New York Red Bulls away,
I'm talking about Montclair State University, baby.
Who cares? Who cares about that? Anyway, New York is red, point blank.
Right.
So now, can you actually look up the dates of the
MLS?
Yeah, the conference.
No, you see, the thing is, the belief we were saying about the mentality. Like I've seen you guys go there before, 4 years ago against the Revs. You guys lost in the Eastern Conference Final.
That's what I'm saying. Like we didn't truly believe that we could go further than that. Taking it to IG Live, we have. Hey, Elvis is here.
Elvis the Red in the Morning Show.
No, not that Elvis. We have Elvis, the guy a fan of our show, a friend of the show, not a fan, a friend of the show. What's up, guys? Bring it on, Atlanta. Yeah, see? Vámonos, carajo.
So, first leg, you guys are away.
We're first leg, we're away,
and
which is very scary.
is away at Portland this Sunday,
so,
the 25th.
All right, so this Sunday, the 25th.
Actually, wait, no. Next Sunday.
Oh, so it's next?
It's a 2 week wait. Yeah.
Motherfucker. Now I have to wait. Yo, then what am I going to do on Sunday?
International friendlies.
That's right.
International love.
All right, you know what? Let's, we'll get to the international friends in a few minutes. So the 25th or 24th?
25th.
So 25th, who plays first? Who's the first game?
You guys at 5
Oh,
p.m.
so Atlanta versus New York,
and
5
then
p.m.
Portland
Eastern time.
versus KC, 7:30. And then
Yeah, Portland.
Yeah, Portland.
Okay. So Sunday 25th.
And then the second leg is actually 4 days later on a Thursday.
See, that makes no sense. How do you schedule that? 4 days later. This isn't basketball. You don't schedule a game like right after. You got to give them some time. They need some, rest on their legs.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I would need fucking 2 weeks because I'm fucking fat as shit. But that's not what I'm talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. Imagine fucking playing one day and then, what is it, 48 hours later? No.
That's for baseball. They, play, the next day, too.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, y'all crazy. Like, hold up. Time out. No. I'd be like, who? You bench me, coach. As a matter of fact, I ain't showing up. I'll be up there in the box offices watching you guys.
Proper game player mentality right there.
I'm overweight. Of course, that's our overweight mentality. That's exactly what that is.
So yeah, then you guys are at home at 7 p.m. and then it's KC at 9:30.
November 29th, Elvis is saying at the Rebel Arena, stupid MLS scheduling a game on Thursday. Exactly. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, I feel the same way about the Prem. Like for example, when
it comes to the holidays, that's where they really fuck up.
No, yeah, there's
stupid.
no winter break.
They just cram all the games. I'm like, bro.
Did you know actually next season they're introducing a Premier League break? Thank God.
I heard about it. Thank God. It's because about their time.
These guys get tired, bro.
Of course they get tired. Come on, they're human beings.
No,
they're not robots.
Let me tell you, this around 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were meant to travel to Sporting, right? Sporting,
right?
To Lisboa on a Thursday, yeah. On a Thursday, but on a Monday we hosted Leicester City. Monday, Leicester City. Thursday, we travel to Portugal. Well, actually, no, you have to travel to Portugal a day or two before when you have an away game, right? Because you have to travel. You have to train in the stadium.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, and everything. Show up. So the next day, Tuesday, they traveled. Wednesday, they trained. And what the hell? There's no break in between.
No, it's dumb. It's ridiculous.
It's almost like the same thing in this case for the MLS.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, then again, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just want to watch my Rebels play already. On Thursday. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Elvis. I didn't read that. Stupid MLS scheduling on the Thursday. Yeah, there's NBA, NHL, and the NFL on Thursday. Exactly. See, why would you schedule an MLS game when NBA is going on, NHL is going on, NFL is going on? Like, you want viewers? Okay. Put it on a day that's not going to fuck us over.
On Friday would have been fine, I think.
It's a perfect thing. Everybody goes out on Friday. So you're going to have bars filled with fucking people to watch the game. Because New York is red. I can't say it enough. Okay? And he's agreeing with me right now. Because he's wearing red. That's it. You asked out on this. This video is actually going on our YouTube page. So.
Oh, my.
Got you there, right, buddy? So, D, name us the bigger international matches before we get into the Belgium-Netherlands League. He thought I forgot about that.
So, obviously, tomorrow, England-USA. We already spoke about that earlier.
I agree with you, Elvis.
Croatia versus Spain.
Ooh. Oh, that's Nations League.
Yeah, Nations League.
That's Nations League. Okay.
Let's see if Croatia gets some revenge. Remember, Spain whipped them 6-0 last time.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah.
I was like, wow, this team just reached the final of a World Cup. How? Oh
even
my God.
France struggled.
Friday, Netherlands versus France. Great game.
Great fucking game.
What else we got? Uruguay versus Brazil at the Emirates Stadium. Vamos, Lucas Torreira, El Charrúa, La Gara Charrúa, vamos.
Ooh, what Brazilian plays on Arsenal? None, right?
No, not anymore.
Yeah,
not right now.
Brazilians play for better teams.
Right. Yeah. Chile versus Costa Rica.
That's a good game. That's a good game right there. Chile, Costa Rica.
A little Central American derby because I know we got some viewers out there. Honduras, Panama.
Panama.
Let's see. Oh, Saturday, Italy versus Portugal.
That's a great game. Yeah, I'm running from Italy all the way.
No, Visca Portugal.
Why? Who are you rooting for there?
Cristiano.
Oh,
God. The GOAT, bro.
Did it get called up?
I don't know, actually. But no, you know who I've been liking a lot this season from Portugal? Bernardo Silva.
I liked him since last season. Since he came from
Monaco.
Monaco. No.
Yeah. Monaco, the city.
That's right. I'm sorry. I was thinking Porto, the city. I don't know.
He was
why.
at Benfica.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
On Sunday we got Switzerland, Belgium, and then we got England, Croatia.
England, Croatia. Oh, England, Croatia on rematch for the semifinals. Oh shit!
And then Monday, Germany's last chance to see if they don't get relegated from Group A.
I hope they get relegated
From League A against the Netherlands at home.
Netherlands, let's go. I'm sorry.
Remember last international break we covered in Netherlands whipped them 3-0.
Yeah, let's hope it's 4 this time.
You know,
4-1.
Speaking of international break, today biggest upset. Qatar beat Switzerland. Qatar, the host of the next World Cup, the greatest World Cup ever to come. The Winter World Cup.
You dare disrespect us football fans.
And on Tuesday, Italy versus USA.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Isn't it here in the U.S.?
No,
I could have sworn it was.
It's in Belgium.
I don't get how they schedule this.
Yeah,
things.
like
It's
I don't.
fucking weird.
What?
Elvis says, Andres, I hope none of the Red Bull players get injured from those international games. I really hope not because we have Murillo.
Tyler Adams breaks the ankle against England.
No, please don't jinx that. That's just not even funny. Murillo, who plays in Panama, and then the other guy who plays in Panama. We have 2 guys who play for Panama. Escobar, who play for Panama. So let's hope that they don't get injured.
This is a decent game on Tuesday as well. Portugal versus Poland.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Have you seen Poland lately?
Yeah.
They're going to get
Peru
relegated.
versus Costa Rica. Come on, boys.
Oh, that's right. Kaku got called up for Paraguay.
Kaku?
Yeah.
He is Paraguayan, right? No.
I thought he was from Argentina.
I thought he came. He came from Huracan. Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, so Kaku plays with Almiron.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's a good.
That's
combo.
a good. Oh my god. Yo, West Ham. No, you know what? West Ham. Don't even touch Kaku. Forget it.
Not
I was
good enough.
gonna say
What
by Kaku and Almiron, but actually Kaku came out in a conference talking about beating Martinez. Remember that Martinez guy from River Plate?
Yeah.
Who's gonna replace Almiron?
Yeah.
He said that he would. He said that Martinez would be a fantastic signing for Atlanta. He would thrive here in the MLS.
Oh, and some other friendlies. How did I miss this? Argentina versus Mexico.
Oh, that's a good game because Mexico's doing better than
And then
Argentina.
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's back to back.
That's somewhere. What?
Yeah.
You guys got nothing better than
And then you got rematch of the quarterfinal, France versus Uruguay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then you got Did I go through all of them? Most of them, yeah. That's pretty much
Did
it.
Elvis say something? I think Elvis said something. Oh shit! I think we're almost out of time. So Kaku got Paraguayan citizenship. Oh, that's why. So he is from Argentina, but he got citizenship from El Paraguay. I think we're almost done with the show, so we're going to have
let's wrap up the international friendly. Those are all the big fixtures coming up throughout this break.
Right. Yeah.
What else? Oh, we can't get into this discussion yet. People, I'm telling you, it's coming.
Let's announce it so that we have to do it for next episode. So next episode, we have to talk about 2 major things.
It's been coming up since I've come on the show.
Come on the show, yeah. Actually, since the second episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Since the second episode that DTG has joined the show, we have been talking constantly about doing VAR because I don't agree with it, but
I'm for it.
Exactly.
VAR.
Exactly. So we need to talk about that because then we can go head to head and just.
You people don't want to miss this.
Oh, believe me, you don't want to miss this because if you thought the NY argument was bad,
if you thought the MLS argument was bad,
then VAR is gonna get you.
It's gonna get our fucking
it's
blood
like
boiling.
that song that Dua Lipa came out with Diplo, Electricity. That's what's gonna be on this show. Like we're probably gonna have that as the fucking background music because it's gonna be a lot.
Well, what's the saying? The immovable object meets the unstoppable force.
Never heard of that. It sounds like something from Star Wars, honestly. This is what I'm saying. So that we have to talk about, and then we have to talk about something that I don't think we both agree on. I don't think we both are against it either. I'm not sure. I haven't even asked him for his opinion. But apparently, Vincent Company came out and he said that he believes Belgium and the Netherlands, their respective domestic leagues, should join forces again and come into one league, which I never knew that they were one league once.
The Benelux. Yeah.
See, I never knew that. I never even heard of it.
I heard of it because I'm not sure how much of a FIFA player you were or are, but every year they
Take offense.
Ultimate Team.
Oh no, I'm
So every at the end of every season, right? They do EPL Team of the Season cards, La Liga, Bundesliga, Liga, and MLS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they give some love to the smaller leagues like Championship League 1, League 2, Saudi Arabian League, Chilean League, right, or whatever.
Okay.
And they come out with the Belgium and Netherlands League, right? Because Eredivisie, like they have some big clubs there too.
Yes.
And Anderlecht, Club Brugge, and
Ajax, PSV.
Yeah,
Heracles.
Genk from
Yeah.
So and they usually make the Dutch league come out together with the Belgian league, and they call it the Benelux. And I was like, that's interesting. So I searched it up, and it was actually a thing once. Like you said, they were actually combined.
Oh wow.
The Benelux.
See, I didn't know that. So we'll get into that a little bit more on episode 46, guys. We're getting so close to episode 50. We kind of need to do something big, but not as big as episode 100. Episode 100, I don't know what we're gonna do. I know for episode 50, the theme song will be different. The intro to this podcast will be different. So you guys,
like I commented on the new picture of this of the logo. This is a new era.
Exactly. So that's another thing. Give us your feedback, guys. What do you think of this new the official name of this podcast? Golazo. And what do you think of the logo, which is, like you said, Golazo Football Podcast? And as DTG says, the People's Podcast.
Yes,
which
sir.
is
People's Podcast. There's a nice ring to it.
Yeah, exactly. Elvis says I approve VAR.
I've always loved Elvis. I loved them in the 60s. I loved Elvis Duran, and I love this Elvis.
God, this guy.
I love all three forms of you, Elvis. I love you in the 60s. I love you in the morning shows, and I love you right now.
Yeah, when he said that you guys have a baseball stadium, you were like, "Oh, screw him." You see, Elvis, you gotta be careful. This guy could be a little bit fake, man.
What?
We don't want that fake stuff.
I mean, look, if someone's coming after your team, you gotta defend yourself. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Anyway. So we are coming to the end, or we are actually already at the end of this podcast, this episode, guys. This is episode 45.
Ooh, actually, do we have a chance to give a little tour of the restaurant?
Oh, that's right. You want to do it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You can
Real
take
quick,
this.
let's go. This camera. Woo. So this is where me and Andres were. Woo. You can see a little setup right here. Oh, don't mind my broken phone. We got the jerseys right here. Evil. Come on.
This is beautiful, man.
Oh,
Guys, real quick, I forgot. Black Friday sale. I'm announcing it now, but the sale will start next week. Buy 2 jerseys, get 1 free. 35% off windbreakers and tracksuits. Our website is official tonight. I will put the link out in our page, on all 3 pages. So, guys, take advantage and go shop. Give them the tour. Now, while DTG is, showing around the restaurant, let's talk crap about DTG because you can't hear us. Damn it, you can hear us. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, thank you again to Brazil Paradise Grill, which, yes, I know it's my dad's restaurant, so obviously you guys, he has the hookup, whatever, who cares? But still, I'm still hungry, so I'm pretty sure I will get some dessert. But seriously, guys, like I said, thank you again to the Brazil Paradise Grill for having us here. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m., we will be here live on Instagram Live, on Facebook Live. You guys can always come in and join. And like I said, every Wednesday, we will be giving away a free jersey. A free jersey of your choice. Well, not necessarily of your choice, but we will be bringing jerseys. And the one that you like, you come in, you get it for free. All you got to do is show up, enjoy a nice dinner. I mean, because seriously, I'm not selling it too much. I'm really not selling it that much, because if you think I'm selling it, wait till you try the food. I mean, I'm telling you, appetizers, salad, the steak salad. I keep saying that, and you guys aren't here. So seriously, Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night we will be here from 9 to 10:30, 10:45, depending on how much we talk. But yeah, calm down. Oh, more candy? Oh God, now I'm gonna have to go to the dentist. But seriously, guys, again, thank you very much to Brazil Paradise Grill. This is episode 45. I'm going to get up from this as soon as the song comes on, and I'm probably going to get me maybe a slice of flan or tiramisu. There's this thing that they have here. It's called the brigadeiro. Oh, my God, man. It's just the perfect amount of chocolate that, you know, I'm almost done just talking about it. I think what I need to do is literally get up from this chair. Like he's already up, and just go and place another one out. Thank you guys again. We'll see you on episode 45, right? No, 46. Oh, yeah.